There are some changes coming to YouTube, which is going to affect a lot of creators, but it's also going to affect a lot of other people as well. Now, this channel is primarily a tool channel and it's not directly geared towards children in any way, but I've been researching this because I've wanted to know, what does this exactly mean? Now, I've found out some things and it's not as black and white as it may seem. Now, I know there's a lot of creators that watch my channel, and I watch obviously a lot of other channels as well. So I've wanted to try to understand exactly how this is going to affect us in the tool community. And the way this is worded, as we're going to see, could affect a lot of people. So I've watched a lot of videos. I've read a lot of things online. I've tried to research this, and there's a lot of information out there. And I've just tried to find the best information I can from the most reliable resources I can. And I felt like I needed to make this video to try to help everyone else out that may be wondering exactly what this thing means and what it could mean to us. Recently, if you've uploaded a video to YouTube, you may have noticed that they're now asking you if this video is intended for children or not. There's also a lot of language telling you that you are responsible to let them know. And if you don't let them know, or if you say that your video is not primarily intended for children, but yet YouTube or the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, deems that your video is primarily geared towards children, then you as a creator, me as a creator, we could be fined up to $42,500 per video to where we don't declare that this video was made for kids. So let me give you a little history about what this is. In 1998, the FTC enacted a law called COPPA, which is an acronym COPPA, which stands for Children's Online Protection Privacy Act. And basically what that states is that these online services, whether it be Google, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, they cannot collect data from children, and they define a child as being someone under the age of 13. So as a lot of you know, when you go to websites, they will tell you that they have web cookies and will ask you if you accept the cookies, or will just automatically put the cookies on depending on how you have your security system set up. And cookies are files which collect data from you and collect data from me. Now, those files, now that data is used for a lot of things. And the main thing it's used for on YouTube is for personalized ads. And basically what that's doing is when you click on a video, everybody knows there's ads in your videos. So if you clicked on a video and they was trying to sell you some lipstick, unless you was into that, obviously, you wouldn't be interested in some lipstick. So they collect data to know this guy's interested in a tool or interested in something else, and then they'll show you those ads trying to sell you something. And that's how YouTube makes money. And that's how YouTube pays creators to make videos. So without those ads, YouTube is gone. YouTube is not going to stick around. YouTube is providing this platform for us to create videos, for us to enjoy videos, for us to get all this information, for us to be entertained, whatever your purpose may be on YouTube. So without YouTube making that money to put this big platform out there for us, then they're just not going to do it. And also, if creators don't have some sort of incentive other than just the love of creating to create these videos, then a lot of people are not going to create videos. So the personalized ads are a pretty big deal for people to make money, for people to make videos, for YouTube to keep this platform on. Now, for years, YouTube has just operated saying that nobody under the age of 13 is even supposed to be on their platform. But as everybody knows, especially if you have kids, there's a lot of children's content on YouTube, whether it be toy reviews, whatever. There's a lot of children's content on YouTube. So a few years ago, like 20 child advocacy groups filed a complaint saying that YouTube was violating the COPPA Act. So the FTC actually filed a civil complaint against YouTube. And recently, in the past few months, YouTube settled to pay hundreds of millions of dollars for violating this act. So now, not only do they have to pay that, but now they have to try to figure out a way to not collect this data from kids anymore. So their solution is to have us as creators hold the burden to say whether a video is for kids or not. And if we make a mistake, if we decide it's not for kids and it is for kids, as I said, you could be fined up to $42,500 per video. Now, YouTube does give you some guidelines to determine whether or not your video is intended for kids or not. So let me tell you those guidelines, and I think you're going to see that this is not as black and white as it may seem. The first is the subject matter of the online service, the video's visual content, whether the video has animated characters or children's activities. Incentives, I still haven't found out what that is. Music or audio in the video. Age of the models in the video. Kids celebrities or celebrities geared towards kids. Language or characteristics of the online services. And whether the advertisement on the online services is primarily geared towards children. And YouTube actually recommends that all creators consult with a lawyer to determine whether or not your content is geared towards children or not. So that's going to leave a lot of people in the dark, wondering whether or not your video's for kids or not. For instance, when I do my tool truck flyers, there's toys in them tool truck flyers. So what does that mean? Is that geared towards children? So I'm going to have to err on the side of caution, delete those videos, and I'm going to have to probably, if I upload any more tool truck flyers, I'll have to obviously rip that page out, because I don't know about you, but I definitely cannot afford to pay a $42,500 fine. So you could just simply say, well, why don't you just mark your content for kids and then just play on the safe side? Well, this is what happens to your channel if you mark your content to be primarily geared towards children. Obviously, the first thing is YouTube is not going to be able to place any personalized ads on your videos. So what that means is that they may or may not just place a generic ad on your video, which advertisers are not going to want to pay as much money to put that ad on your video. So that's less money YouTube gets, less money the creator gets. Also, your subscribers will no longer be allowed to comment on your videos. You won't be able to put any info cards in your videos, which are these little tags that pop up that we can link other videos or polls or anything else that we put up in these cards to allow you to find more of our content. You can put no more end screens in your videos. You no longer have access to your community page or to stories. And when people subscribe to your channel, they can no longer click the bell icon to be notified when you upload a video. And YouTube will not be allowed to promote those videos to people. So as you see there, I mean, that's a pretty big hit to people that are creating content, especially these people that have, say, if you want to put your family in your content, is that directed towards kids? You know, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of gray area, man. I don't know exactly what everything means. I'm trying to figure it out myself, but as for now, I'm going to err on the side of caution. Now, this doesn't start until January 1st, 2020. So if you are a creator and you're wondering what's going on, you do have a little time to figure it out, but you are obligated, if you haven't, to go to your YouTube Creator Studio and check whether or not you want to label your channel geared towards children, not geared towards children, or that you'll decide on a video-to-video basis. And as I said, the burden is going to fall on you as a creator to decide whether or not your video, your channel, whatever, is geared towards children. So there is also a social media lawyer who has a YouTube channel who I follow and who I watched this video on. And he talks about this in depth, a lot more than I can tell you. So I'm going to link his video down below in the description if you're interested to go check him out and to hear his perspective on this whole issue. But I just wanted to let everyone know what I found out about this and to inform someone who may have not known yet what exactly is going on. But one thing's for certain, if nothing changes, it's going to be pretty sketchy for a while, and could be some big changes to YouTube. So definitely going to keep my eye on this, because I know a lot of you enjoy watching YouTube like I enjoy watching YouTube. I enjoy creating videos on YouTube. So hopefully all this can get settled down, and hopefully there can be some clear instructions about when a video is for a kid or when a video is not for a kid. So that's all on this video. Thanks for watching.